Welcome back to Defender of Boston, the Rock Island Mystery, and the ongoing story of Dr. Hypnosis. Will Dr. Hypnosis solve the mystery of Rock Island and save Boston and maybe the world? Let's find out. Alright, so currently I'm in my house. I'm slightly injured on my paper doll, but I think my life is at full. Is that max health? I think that was max health. Okay, so I was carrying a 22 caliber rifle, and whenever you continue the game, it does you a favor and unloads your rifle. I'm being a bit sarcastic there because, well, it can be quite inconvenient if you are in a situation where you need a fully loaded rifle, and you had your rifle fully loaded. Anyways, so let's sit here and load our 22 caliber rifle. Click, click, click. It's not easy. If I was trying to do this in the middle of combat, I would have a serious situation on my hands. Okay, so loading my rifle. And I've got some bottles of water. Right. One of the things I want to do, it's not exactly directly helping me solve the mystery yet, but I want to prepare some medicine. We've got beer, we've got sulfur. Let's get some berries and make some stomatic elixir drugs that will help me with some sort of ailment, I presume. Is it nighttime right now? I think it's nighttime right now. Okay, who's out there? Steve, Ella, and some friends. Okay, as long as the outside is not crawling with deep ones. Of course, we can't really search the ground very well at night. Or can we? Okay. Tango weed. Bunch of berries. Oops. Hey, it searches the ground at regular intervals, but it did another search and made me lose my berries. There we go. Berries. These are Tiegon's berries. And I guess I'll get some more bottles, as they are quite useful for containers of medicine. But like I said before, I do not want to get overweighed down. There was a type of medicine you could make that gives you more stamina, so it's kind of confusing, but it's like your stamina is affected by the amount of equipment you're carrying, but if you carry a bunch of stamina potions, you can just keep chugging them and essentially turn your weights back into stamina. So what I'm saying is I think I might want to make some stamina potions, and I think it would be reasonable. I think it would be a reasonable thing to be weighed down with stamina potions in particular. But it'll be kind of confusing. The thing is that the stamina potions can be extremely useful when you're getting the crap kicked out of you, because you can get your legs broken, and I think, or your lungs. If you get your lungs damaged or your legs broken, that affects your stamina regeneration. But a stamina potion just regenerates that. Who cares? So, yeah, stamina potions can be a useful thing for saving your ass in an emergency situation. And speaking of which, the stamina potion is the power drink. It requires moss, water, chicken egg, and corn. Okay. How many spare bottles do I have at the moment? I can drink some water to change that amount. Bottles of water, 5. Empty bottles, 20! Okay. We can make 4 medicines, as each medicine batch is a batch of 5, I believe. So once again, stomatic, that's 5. Mixed medicine. I might mix some of this medicine and leave it in the house, pre-made. Okay, so we're out of beer. We're out of beer and we're out of sulfur, so... Or we're out of... Yeah, we're out of those things. So that's fine. Now, what does this medicine do? It sounds like... Stomatic elixir sounds like stomach elixir. So, I'm thinking it cures nauseousness. I'm debating whether or not I should try one of the doses now to see what it does, or should I start drinking it when I'm in trouble? That's always a tough choice. I think I kind of know what that one did, so I'm just going to leave it for now. And I'll carry all 5 with me, why not? Might be a little bit heavy. Okay, so... What else did I want? I guess I'll keep grabbing bottles. But chicken eggs, which chicken eggs will be useful for eating. More corn. It was chicken egg for the power medicine. We're talking... Oh yeah, tuft of moss. Chicken egg, tuft of moss, ear of corn. Okay. Or no, that's this one. Yeah, chicken egg, tuft of moss, ear of corn. Yes, sirree. Okay, I'm going out at night. Could be kind of dangerous, but I think I recall chicken eggs being around here. Chicken egg. Oh, it searched again. Chicken egg. Let's collect up some chicken eggs. What is this? It's a rat pack. And not the kind that, well, maybe it is a slightly less entertaining rat pack. We'll just put it that way. So it was A to aim, once again, and if you get close enough to me, F to fire. Okay, well, I'll just let these rats do their thing, I guess. Alright, well, if you get too close... Ooh, a 12-gauge shotgun shell. If you get too close, you're getting the shotgun. Chicken egg, ear of corn, mushroom. 21 feet. Oh, you get to 21 feet again. I dare ya. 49 feet. 21 feet. Okay. Ooh, it was at 7. Counterattack. Okay, well, I scared off that rat pack, but it nibbled me. I got nibbled by a bunch of rats. Doesn't make me feel very healthy. Alright, see, they're back. I will counterattack. I will counterattack again. Alright, just waiting here to be bit isn't exactly the greatest tactic right now. Okay, there we go. Rat pack destroyed. Little bit painful, that was. But I don't like the idea of the rat pack hanging out near my home while I'm collecting resources. I guess I'll make more healing medicine. I've got, what was that, 8 of them? Okay, well actually I have enough for now. I'll drink 2. Okay, we're at maximum health. I only needed to drink 1. Maximum health level. Take a look at myself. List skill levels are, I am thirsty. Because that stuff is really salty. A bit of water. There we go. Should I butcher the mice? There isn't any meat left on the carcass. There's not much meat on rats. But why do you want to eat rats anyways? I feel like that should be a hit to your mental meter. You're trying to eat rats? Really? That's not a sane thing to do. Well, actually, I mean, there's sane people that have eaten rat, but not by choice when there's plenty of corn available. Alright, well, I'm gathering up enough corn to satisfy the children of the corn. I'll just have to top it off with some moss. I like the idea that I'm getting more 12-gauge shotgun shells. I've been slowly wandering away from the fields. Okay, well, there's some tufts of... Where were tufts of moss? I would like some moss. Any moss around here? Getting a lot of chicken eggs. I'm up to 424 weight. I'll have to drop some of this off. Okay, I think I saw tufts of moss in yon forest. And going into yon forest at night is not exactly a promising thought. Alright, if I get some tango weed, I can make another patch of healing medicines. I'm going to go ahead and do that, because I get the feeling I'm going to need a lot of them. Okay, so... getting more bottles. Okay, tango weed. I think tango weeds are going to be around for as long as I want them to be. Or as long as I need them, I mean. Mixed medicine. Hello, various people that are following me around. Okay, I make 5 bottles of medicine. And then I'm going to put 19 bottles. Should I be carrying around this many bottles? 10 chicken eggs. Drop 5 of them here. And the corn. I got way too much corn now. but I'm going to set it down because I'm trying to save the corn. How much do the 12-gauge shells weigh? I'll set down a box full of them. Apparently I found the box, too. That's nice. Okay. Where was corn? Ear of corn. 24 ear of corn. Let's just set those down. I'll carry 5 of those as well. For eating, for snacking and or potion making. The berries. I'll just leave those here for now. Oh, right, I've already dropped a bunch of sheets of paper. Well, I'll drop 2 more. Matches, chicken, egg, bottle of water, stack of mail. Lamp, piece of meat. Alright. Nothing that seems too unnecessary. I will gather up some additional water. Just so I have the water. Okay, so once again, I've got a fair amount of food items. Good amount of 22 caliber shells. Let's load up my rifle. I've got 8 bottles of water, and I'm carrying around 14 extra bottles, which seems a little bit excessive, but I intend to fill those bottles with things, so I guess let's go. I'm feeling slightly healthier after relaxing for a bit. No, actually, or did one of my, I think one of my paper doll things recovered earlier, but I'm still hurting from the rat bites. Okay, let's see if I can pop my head in the forest without getting surrounded by horrible, horrible things of the night. I'm worried about meeting another owl. What is that? Oh, it's a bat. Okay. I do not want to fight the bats. Now, was it tufts of moss in the forest? Stick of wood. Or was it tufts of moss in the sprig poison ivy, 12-gauge shell? See a dog. I think tufts of moss maybe was the, that was the swamp, wasn't it? Stick of wood, pine cone, ivy. I wouldn't mind some tufts of moss. I wouldn't mind not dying either, so tell you what, we're gonna rest the rest of the night away for now. I think that'd be the smart thing to do. Okay, so a bit more time is passing. As much as I hate wasting any sort of time in this game, going out at night is bad. Okay, so we're going out early in the morning. Maybe a bit too early in the morning, but we're going out at full health according to my paper doll. Do I just not have enough searching skill to find tufts of moss? List skill levels. What is my searching skill? Spot hidden. Really, really good. Yeah, so I wouldn't think that tufts of moss are outside my capabilities. Finding 12-gauge shells as often as I do is one of those results of my intense searching skill. Hello, Bobcat. Do not worry about me. I provide you no threat. I mean no harm. Just collecting a large amount of corn. I'm just harvesting all the corn, apparently. And collecting 12-gauge shells. Because there's a lot of... Did you know there's a lot of ammunition? Ooh, a 22 caliber shell. I didn't know you could find 22 caliber shells. Sweet. Just replenished my my rifle. It's even better. Tufts of moss. Maybe you find tufts of moss near somebody's house. You find a lot of poison ivy near Stephen Vella's house. I don't know. Consider me confused. As I used to think that tufts of moss were easy to find. Alright, drop these unnecessary mushrooms. Drop these unnecessary mandrakes. Drop these unnecessarily bottled swamp waters for now. Whatever you do, do not drink them. I am hungry and thirsty. I will cook my meats. Cooking. Jerky! Let's make jerky. I don't feel like cooking the chicken eggs. If I had mushroom, I could make clam chowder. Why not? And let's drop all this corn. For corn is a precious resource in this world. Even though, with this much corn, I should be fine. The world is... I am not going to run out of corn at this rate. Okay. And then bottles. How many bottles did I take? I have 15 of them? Okay, cool. Alright, so... where are the bottles of water? Bottle of water. I have 8. I'll drink it. I'll fill up a bit more. And then we'll cook. Or you can just steam the clams. Well, you could steam the clams, or you could make clam... Oh, I forgot. Ears of corn are required for clam chowder. Alright, well... and since I have the ingredients, I must make clam chowder. What would JFK do? Okay, we'll pick up 10 ears of corn. And cooking. Alright, we have made the most important recipe of all. Clam chowder! Alright. It required a bottle of water as well. Is there any other cooking we can do? Just the chicken eggs. Alright. Drop the eggs. Drop the corn. Didn't I have like 10 pieces of corn? Oh, ear. It was listed as ear of corn. I was missing it. Alright, drop my 10 ears of corn. Munch on a few apples. And I'm completely satisfied. Okay. Well, I'll have to keep my eyes out for tufts of moss. And I am a bit more weighed down than I was. But I think I am ready for my adventure for now. Alright, so what is next on my agenda? I believe I will... I need a shovel. I need a shovel. I don't have a shovel yet, do I? Alright, so let's search people's houses until we find a shovel. Because there is a key near a tree in the south part of town. Let's check the northern part of the island. Because I was kind of in the south last time. So this time, let's go north, my friends. To the northern parts of the island. And while we're out and about, let's keep looking for pieces of moss. As that will prove to be quite useful. Although searching constantly will make my travel speed a bit slower. However, it does provide a nice amount of ammo, if nothing else. .12-gauge shell. What are you? A elk. I will avoid the elk. I do not wish to join the Elks Club. Thank you very much for your interest in my membership. Should I just go straight north, or should I follow the road? Probably following the road is a good idea. Alright, I'm getting the feeling that tufts of moss do not generate in this zone. Where do they? Where does one find a piece of moss? And you're just that same dog? That same dog? I keep being tempted to deviate off of this road, because I do want to search the northern edge of the island. I probably should pull up the map for this game. That would be useful. I think you can find a map in somebody's house as well. But there was a map provided with this game should you purchase it, or with the documents. You can download. There's a map of the island that you can download for this game. That is, I think, a fair document to use. But I'm currently not using the map of Rock Island. Rock Island isn't that big, though. But there's one area, there's like a wilderness area where you can meet a lion. And, yeah, so there's certain parts of the island you might not want to wander on, and other parts of the area you do want to check out. So, basically the map is extremely useful. Hey, Scotty is willing to talk to us with the first 2 friendly actions. My nose is very persuasive. Anything strange? Yeah, there are 3 men in black suits who keep an eye on me all the time. There are. Or yeah, that's what's strange. Yeah, the 3 men who in black suits who keep an eye on me all the time. I guess they're interested in my neurosynchronous vibration experiments, or maybe they are out to stop me from gaining knowledge of the ancients. They can't be trusted. Alright then. I know the suits have something to do with his disappearance, the Black Farm, and his wife's death. They're the ones that have any really good reason to do him in. He knew too much. He knew what the whole thing at the Williams was all about. The Williams farm. Okay, oh, the Black Farm. Or the whole thing at the Williams. I was forgetting what the whole thing at the Williams was about, but yeah. He saw too much. He had something they wanted. The suits are the only ones with something to gain from his disappearance. Okay, so we know the suits are bad news, and yeah, I've got a lot of things to confirm that, or a lot of reasons that, or a lot of things that people say confirm that. So there's people in suits are bad news. You know about any strange people lurking about the island? Yeah, there's been all kinds of strange people on the island. The military, a large number of bird watchers, and those 3 guys in black suits who seem to have nothing better to do than to bother people. Any stories about any odd places on the island? Whatever you do, stay away from the lighthouse. Many people have gone in and never come out again. If you do go to the caves, be very careful. I've heard of extremely powerful forces at work in there, and dreadful happenings in the past. Just what? I'm not sure of. And I'm still not sure of what is in the caves exactly, except for some sort of elder beast that comes out when you take out that elder sign. I don't know anything about the lighthouse. All I know is that the lighthouse just kind of doesn't work. It had like a locked room at the top. I think I blew open the room at the top of the lighthouse one time, but I never really achieved anything at the lighthouse, but I never got killed in the lighthouse either. I mean, I've been inside it, but I don't think I did whatever the... I wonder, maybe the lighthouse. I wonder if you can read the scroll at the lighthouse. Okay, so this guy's got a lot of bottles of bleach, gas, sulfur, some spark coils, some bottles of acid. This guy's got a lot of... let's take a look at explosives. Acid, saltpeter, sugar, iodine. We can make some explosives if I get the right stuff. Tell you what, Scotty. I know this is going to be heavy, but... sonic shotgun? Okay. Yeah, I think what was it? Detective Columbo. Columbo got the sonic shotgun once, and I don't know much about it except for that it is in fact a gun that you can hit people with, right? Draw and aim. Yeah, so I can recharge it with some sort of battery, and if I shoot someone with it, it deals them damage. I think it's pretty good damage, too. I'm not sure if it can miss. So this is a really, really, really nice weapon to have around. I think this weapon acts as advertised, where it hits people with sonic energy. I'm not sure if the sonic properties have anything special. I'm not sure if there's any particular situations that call for such a weapon, particularly, but it's effective. I know it's effective at whatever you want to use it on, just about, and that's important. Okay, light a candle. Who are you, Scotty? And Scotty's wife? I've talked to Scotty's wife before, right? Mrs. Scotty refused. Oh no, I talked to someone else. I thought someone else was Scotty's wife. No, this is Mrs. Scotty. Okay, Mrs. Scotty is willing to talk to me in 3 things. Very good. 3 questions. Anything strange around the island lately? No, just the normal. Well, the normal is pretty messed up, so you're saying that things are pretty crazy. What do you know about the Black Farm being destroyed? Yeah, sometime in late July it burnt to the ground, but they never found Mr. Black's body. Seems she's downplaying events. Then again, any strange people lurking about the island? You know, I did see some strange people on the night of July 13th. I saw ship lights out on the ocean all night long, and a small boat or something came in and landed on the beach a quarter mile or so away and headed inland. I think somebody else talked about that landing on the northern side of the island. I sneaked over to have a look, and there was one man guarding there, one man there guarding a large green raft that said USN, probably U.S. Navy. The guy had a gun and was in a uniform. Okay, so once again confirming that it's the military landing on the northern side of the island, at least according to Mrs. Scotty. And don't go up into the lighthouse, it's very dangerous. Don't ask me why, just trust me on this one. So is the lighthouse being used as like maybe a device in one of Scotty's experiments? I heard that Scotty was doing sugar. Hey, sugar, that's useful for bomb making. Okay, so like I heard Scotty's been doing experiments and he's got these crazy coils in here. What did it say? This room is filled with very odd machines. A large coil dominates the very center of the room. Switches and tubes and wires are everywhere. Scotty is a scientist and he's doing some pretty crazy stuff. You smell the fragrance of sandalwood incense. The sofa is made of tiger skin. Somehow this room feels bigger than it looks. The angles of the room are just a bit odd, but yet you can't put your finger on just what it is. This is the dining area. You feel a faint tapping coming from the surface of the heavy oak table. Weird. I didn't read the description of these. This is a well-stocked yet normal library. Okay, well this is like the only room that's normal in this house. This is a fine bedroom, but the angles of the corners are all wrong. As you watch the blank walls, they seem to change distance. The hideously rough wall surfaces leap out at you. You feel as if you are only a fraction of an inch tall, staring out on a vast gulf of nothingness. The walls tower far above. You are very hot and helpless. Okay, well that's really, really weird and creepy. Oh, what was that red message? Am I hungry or thirsty or something? I know I have my candle on. I am thirsty. I will drink water. I will not drink bleach. I think that would end very poorly for me. The bathroom seems normal. Oh, good. You are in a weight training room. A very strange cross-like object hangs on the wall. Odd Arabic writing adorns the object. A golden sun at the center of the in the center hanging. Oh yeah, that statement seemed odd. Tiger skin rugs cover the floor. Your mind is flooded with thoughts of cows. I heard cows wailing at some point. A proud, fearsome bovine with a white triangle painted on his head overlooking a vast desert city. Huh. So, were there a civilization of cow people? I don't know, but I'm going to put out this candle so that I can pick the lock without my candle just disappearing. Oh, by the way, Scotty, I hope you don't mind me picking the lock in this room. Hope you don't become hostile. I haven't had an issue with people becoming hostile, except for certain people who seem to just want to go hostile easily. But I think Scotty is cool, so we'll just go ahead and do this. Light the candle again. Hey, Scotty, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna grab your diary, have a read. Aha, and he is also connected to the tunnel network, or is this a different tunnel? I think Scotty has a connection to the same tunnel network that a lot of the other caves have in this island have attached to them. Alright, well, let's practice some lock-picking skill. A lot of time is passing. I almost got it. I almost got it. I almost got it. Almost. Not quite. You did it! You picked the lock. Light the candle again. Just a nub of a candle. This is the end of the tunnel. The air is very musky here. In the tunnel, there is an iron vault, 2 feet high, 2 feet wide. Now, was the combination of said vault in Scotty's diary? I think it was somewhere else. I have adjusted the amplitude modulation of the flyback transformer coils. I'm attempting to adjust the spark gap. Perhaps I'll have to use the motorized spark gap. I need to build larger bion accumulators. The electroscope is acting normally. I am studying the evolution of matter by Dr. Gustave Le Bon of Belgium. I think I stand on the threshold of a major discovery in bion technology, perhaps the secret of life itself. Okay then, that's a pretty big leap. I have built 5 very large bion accumulators, 6 foot by 6 foot, using wax, sulfur, and copper. Looks promising. July 2nd, 1921? Right, I forgot. That's pretty close to the year right now. Or is it? I forget what the year is in this game right now. No, I think this is... yes, Scotty's been alive for a very long time, it looks like. I have returned from Egypt and the Great Pyramid. I had a very disturbing experience in the burial chamber. This confirms my theory on bion harmonic resonance. Leah is going to explain this to the esoteric order. The esoteric order? Okay. Well, that does sound very esoteric, I must say. I have been able to produce a scalar wave and sustain it for a long period of time. Wait, was there an object called a scalar wave generator? I think there was. It seems to affect the weather. Okay, so that scalar wave generator seems... I just learned something. Okay, scalar wave affects the weather. If there's... is there an objective in which I need to affect the weather? Strange lights have been seen in the sky, even with my equipment off. After activating my equipment tonight, there has been large explosions overhead. It was preceded by a high-pitched whining noise. This could be a dimensional rift. A what? It could be a dimensional rift. I will halt experiments until I can figure this out. July 15th, 1921. The military men have been all over the island. They seem to be searching for something. I will cease all my activities and go back to reading my ancient arcanum... or accent arcanum text. I will have to get ready for the big esoteric order of the Golden Twilight meeting next month. Maybe that's a symbol, the Golden Twilight thing. Leah continues her weight training program. Is Leah the name of her wife, Leah? Because I only know her as Mrs. Scotty. The Loch Ness Monster seems to have been spotted once again. I believe the Loch Ness Monster to be one of the one of the 7 focal points of electromagnetic resonance of electromagnetic potential. I will make that my next area of investigation. the Loch Ness monster is the monster itself is electromagnetic focal points of electromagnetic potential. Okay, so no, there were no combinations to any safes. So yeah, I think if you want to get the combinations to the safes, you need to find them somewhere else. I want to look at my stack of mail again, just to see. Your mission, blah, blah, blah. Or no, it is July 18th, 1921. Sorry, I forgot what year it is. It's further in the past than I thought. Right. What? The air is overcast with a somber fog of sweet incense. Leather-bound tome rests between two candles. As you near the book, time and space seem to drift. Your mind swirls. You feel your very sanity slipping away. I probably should have read that before I grabbed the book. So if I sit here, will my mental meter just go down? I don't know. This place is freaky. An iron candle holder sits atop a large tiger skin draped over some black stone block. The black stone. I think that was important somehow. A huge fetish for tiger skin, that's for sure. Heavy red curtains run along the walls. Okay, hello then, Scotty. I'm really glad that you're cool with me picking the locks in here. Because I could understand you not being. A lot of games might make you not be cool with this. Almost got it. Almost. I mean, it kind of makes me wonder if this sort of thing was intended to happen, or if it's just a contingency that the game maker had not thought about. Because I also received a piece of advice that you can potentially question the dead bodies of people. That there's a way, even though it seems like that's one of those scalar alto generator. This is where we get the scalar alto generator. The walls are painted completely black. A bright pinpoint of light shines from a transparent crystalline pyramid atop a marble column. Your mind feels the probing of some questioning alien intelligence. A warm feeling drifts through you as your thoughts are washed from your consciousness. Now, as far as I know, that's just mostly flavor text, but it's freaky as all heck. But there's no other... Is there any other things to do in here? I don't think there was. Alright, or let's keep the light source on. Relight the candle. Okay, so Scotty's house does not connect to the cave network. I thought it did. No, he just has his safe in a dark area. Okay, so we got some things. All light off. I've got a couple new pieces of equipment. Got a spark coil. Read. You read the spark coil. Packard spark coil, 25,000 volts. Part number 23,823. Okay. Don't know what that means. I think the spark coil was useful for some reason. Got a lot of bomb-making materials I'm going to take back to my house. I'm going to be quite weighed down until I do that. Maybe I should just go straight back to my house. Could be a good thought, but I think I've done everything in here. Hello, wild dog. Okay. You back off or I'll shoot. Back, I say. Tell you what, I'm just not going to deal with you right now. Yeah. I'm going to back off from you. Or I'll shoot. Is there any dry cow pie? Is there anything interesting near Scotty's house? Tango weed. I wouldn't be surprised if there's something interesting lying around, like a scalar alto generator. No, okay, just the usual stuff. Okay, I've got a lot of people following me around now. Laura Yearwood has nothing else to tell you. You can ask people new questions later on as the story progresses, but for now, or as time passes, but for now, I have learned all they have to teach me, these people. Alright, continuing to move along, as I feel like I'm fairly far away from town, so I'll just keep searching at the moment. I think there's a little bit of... It's like I was seeing the same land feature on all the map squares. It's like there's this little dot on the map. It's strange. On all the parts of the map, it was actually a piece of dirt on the screen. I've detected something, sir. Right here in the same location. It's a piece of dirt on the monitor. Alright, so we're going east. Seeing if there's anything new for us. Looks like I'm a bit too close to the water. It's kind of slowing me down there. A typical dog. Good to see. Not one of those murderous kinds. A bit of a crossroads here. Okay, so what's on this side of the crossroad? Does this go to something? I see. This is an odd landmark of rocks arranged in a circle. Sort of a Stonehenge sort of situation. Interesting. Well, we're not seeing anything interesting on the ground. But considering they talked about... Or this is the circle of rocks that was in one of my diary entries, right? Where they were trying to hit it with hammers and they couldn't crack it because the rocks are too hard. And they played like a pan flute nearby and stuff. There's some things that went down at that circle of rocks, but I'm not sure if there's anything I can do at the moment. It's a bunny. Should I shoot the bunny? No, I will not. Although they say that the animals have been acting strange, so even typically harmless animals like rabbits and normal dogs could provide a threat potentially. There's no reason to go trusting anyone in this game more than you need to. We're alone on an island, and anything can happen. It is one of those things. I think you can be quite surprised at who can suddenly become hostile in this game, and you'll find yourself asking why. What did I do? Okay, so whose house was this? Extra cow pies. If you want cow pies, you can get cow pies here all day long. Piece of bird dung. No tuft of moss, though. It's the Ben Williams farm. So there was something to do with the green glowing stone. There's a large green overstuffed easy chair dominating this room. Also large radio sets on the other side of this room. So wait, what was the deal with the Williams farm? I kind of forget. There was something interesting happened at the Williams farm, right? That Fred Black was talking about. I'm sorry, it's been a while, so I'm kind of forgetting part of the story here. But let's see, going back to my stack of mail that I keep passing over here. Stack of mail. It keeps getting offset. I've got too much stuff. Stack of mail. Deer hunter hat. Oh, there it is. Stack of mail. Assignment. Okay. I've been trying to track down whatever has been killing Ben Williams' cows. I saw something far to the north burning near Ben Williams' farm. I stood atop the round hill. I saw men walking around the fire, unable to tell what they were doing. The thing. They wouldn't let anyone near Ben Williams' farm. I found, lying near a small pool in the woods, the thing. It burns your mind. Okay, he stopped talking about the Williams farm after that, right? Okay. So yeah, something was going on to the north of the Williams farm. A bullwhip. I'm going to pass that up because I'm not a melee character. But if I wanted to be like, hey, look at me, I'm Indiana Jones. Da, 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 whoosh, then I could do that. Meat and beer. The basics. Alright, we got 12 beers. We can make a lot of stomatic elixir if we want to. Salt lick and seawater. I can make some of that healing broth drink. Actually, I want to make that. That sounds really good. What else? Sulfur, beer, and berries. So if I get more beer, I can make some more of that drug. But I've got 5 doses of it for now, so I won't worry about that. But anyways, salt lick and seawater. It'll take some of my sugar, which will be used for that. I can use that for making bombs of sugar, but I've got other bomb equipment. So salt lick, seawater. I guess let's do that. Small but clean bedroom. Another 12 gauge and 3 candles. Cool. I need more of them. But the 12 gauge, it seems that there's a good amount of 12 gauge. So anyways, what are these other room descriptions? Farmer's kitchen. And faint smell of ammonia. Okay, so nothing too special, but I'm holding on to... I should note that I'm holding on to a glowing green rock. Am I getting radiated? Yeah, Geiger counter. I should be looking at the Geiger counter about now. I could be taking radiation damage right now. Okay, Geiger counter, use. I don't seem to be getting... Oh, wait, it's going up. It's going up! Uh-oh. Okay. Are we done? There's definitely some Geigers here. Is the needle... The needle is still moving up. The needle is still moving up. Are we done? Please tell me we're in the green zone. Okay, so is it this location, or is it the rock? Glowing green stone. I'm holding a glowing green stone. And my Geiger counter is going off. It seems to take a little bit for it to fully register the amount of radiation, but I believe that this was not going off until I entered this area, until I grabbed the green stone. Okay, so, how bad is this? What should I be doing with the glowing green stone? Okay. So, if I leave the Williams farm, does the Geiger counter go down? It's going up. You hear an odd humming noise and you feel a bit dizzy. The Geiger counter's still going up. The Geiger counter's in the yellow zone. The Geiger counter's entering the red zone. The Geiger counter's going nuts. You guys, you all are getting radiated. Oh my god, we're getting radiated. I'm at risk of radiation. Okay, it doesn't seem to be going down no matter where I go. I think I need to get rid of this stone, or bad things will happen to me. Okay, glowing green stone. Let's get rid of this. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna. No, not the tube of grease. Not the tube of grease. I am getting cancer as we speak. You discard the glowing green stone. It's the only one you had, but it's here. It's here. Okay. Now, if I do the Geiger counter, how am I doing? Does that change things dramatically? I may have been holding that stone for longer than I should have. Since I'm really thirsty, let's do some water while I'm doing this. Bottle of water. Is that enough? I'll drink 2. Okay. Let's move away a bit. And Geiger counter. Okay, we're getting... Just registering higher. But the greenstone is there. Okay, we're up in the yellow zone. Okay, so I'm getting the feeling that this spot as well, since it does say I'm feeling dizzy, this spot is radiated like crazy. Okay, so let's get away from this spot. Yeah, now the Geiger counter is going back down. Okay, so was the green stone really radiated, or was it just... Now, they said something about to the north of the farm. Is there anything going on to the north of the farm? I don't see anything to the north of the farm. Okay, well, there's no landmarks to the north of the farm. Alright, I really don't like my Geiger counter going off. That is worrisome. But once again, directly to the north of said farm, there's just nothing but ocean, right? Huh. Okay, well, that kind of burns that lead. Okay, let's stop getting radiated, for God's sakes. Good. My Geigers are going down. Okay. I'll count myself lucky that I have not received any sort of permanent damage to my health or well-being. I don't know how... I do not know how radiation works in this game. I do not know if there's a certain limit where it kills you, or if it does something else. I remember Fallout handled it that after certain amounts of radiation, you'd start getting bad effects. And at an even higher amount, it would kill you. This game, no clue. And that was just Fallout 1. I think Fallout 4 just drops your max health, but Fallout 1 was a bit more realistic about it, one might say. And in real life, how it happens is just that there's a chance of fatality that just kind of gets higher and higher, basically. So, certain people can take more radiation than others, but I'm not sure if it's as much of an intrinsic value in human beings as it is just getting lucky. Okay, hey, all the Geigers have gone down. My Geiger counter is reading green. So yeah, that spot is nuts. I'm not sure if it's the location or the... Huh. I thought there was something else supposed to be over here. Is there... This is like a dead end? Okay, then. Why'd the road lead me to a dead end? Well, I'm going to search this area, I guess. I feel like the road leads you to places for a particular purpose. And maybe I can find a tuft of moss. Tuft of moss. Swamp water. Toadstool. Bunch of berries. You sure there's no tufts of moss out here? Yeah, I would say so. Alright, well, we got some wild dogs here. Don't make me shoot you. What kind of terrain is that, I wonder? Oh, that's a bit of forest. Interesting. 12 gauge shell. Don't do it, dog. You dare attack me, dog? That's right. Dog dead. You saw what happened to the other dog. Do not. You better back off. Nope, okay, 2 dead dogs. This island is 2 wild dogs safer, I say. Okay, and I'm free of the swamp. Reload. Was there not a road along here? I remember there was a crossroads and a road to the south. So I figured if I went this direction, I would run across it. Unless that road ended abruptly as well. A horse? A horse, of course. I'm guessing a horse could do you some serious damage if it wanted to get kind of kicky. So, it's an animal that should not be underestimated in terms of combat ability. Okay, maybe this is a result of that road. Okay, I found the road. The road to the south. Let's search this road. If this is in fact the road I was looking at earlier. Or this is the northernmost road along the top of the island. I don't know, I may have gotten a bit confused here, but let's follow this road wherever it goes and get back to civilization. I think I may have got turned around and I'm just going back on that same road, but that's okay. We'll just go back to our home, deliver the bomb supplies, and count ourselves lucky that things worked out today. So it's interesting that I've got this... Huh. I'm not sure if I remember that crossroads. Well, I'm going to go south here. It's interesting that I've got this scalar alto generator. I didn't realize that... I think I used it before in a previous playthrough, but didn't realize that it was the thing that created the rain when I used it. Scalar alto generator. Okay, well, I'm not going to use it yet, but if for some reason I need it to rain or affect the weather, I think it causes it to rain. If I need to affect the weather in a hurry, I'll use the scalar alto generator. I might want to turn the speed up slightly. But this speed works generally. So there's a crossroads here. Is there something directly at the end of this road? Or is this the road that goes to Dice's house? I remember that was in the forest. Okay, well this seems to go west. So that might go back into town. So if that's the case, then is this the road to Dice's house? Because I might recognize this. Alright, well I'm running out of stamina. I'm just carrying too much stuff. I swear I was finding tufts of moss in the cornfield before, but I'm just not finding them anymore. It was somewhere around there. A chicken. I think, yes, this is in fact the road to Dice's house. Oh wow, the game is going really slow right now because I'm meeting multiple animals. All right, let's get back on the road. A wasp, a pair of wasps. I lack the energy to kick the wasps. No, I don't think this is the road to Dice's house. I recall it being a bit different. Alright, well let's follow this road, see where it leads. I am very hungry, and very, very thirsty. Whoops. Okay. I apologize, stomach. Let's eat some jerky that I made. Yum yum. And drink some water. Drink, drink. Alright, how are we doing now? Still thirsty. Okay. One more drink. Drink. I don't know if you can die from lack of food or water, but it wouldn't surprise me. That's for sure. I have not died from lack of food or water. I don't know if you start losing health first, or if you just plain die of starvation. But like I said, I don't want to find out. Well, this road goes very, very far south. Okay, another crossroads. Wonder where this crosses. Let's try going east from here, as I thought I was more towards the eastern side of the island when I initially showed up. Is this that guy that was shooting at me before? Who are you? Look at person. Mark Knight. I don't think I recall a Mark Knight. Don't breathe on me. Are you accusing me of something? I think Columbo talked to this guy once, but I forget what his deal was. He was part of some sort of encampment or something. Or was he like... Maybe I was wrong about you. What do you want to know? Okay, fast talk worked. What's your deal? Anything strange? We've been hearing strange sounds around the camp at night. Yeah, so he's part of this expedition of some sort. That happened just after all those strange people showed up, walking around in the forest, lanterns, all night long, after the fire that ended and the strange animal sounds started. There are two men in dark suits that keep coming by, wanting to see everything we have dug up. Oh, it's like an archaeology expedition, that's right. Last time they were looking for the cave for some reason. They looked like they hadn't had much sleep lately. Any stories? Round Hill is a very interesting landmark. It seems to be man-made and could be a temple or a tomb or a very large mud and brick building. It also, incidentally, the structure... Yeah, now he's being attacked by wasps. Ah! Mark Knights! Run, Mark Knights! Mark Knight, I'm being attacked by wasps! And then Mark Knight died. Good night, Mark Knight. Okay. That's kind of funny. This is the wasps kind of focused on him, so it seemed like they were attacking him. Alright, so where am I now? Landmark. Remnants of an old stone building. Lack the energy to search the ground. You see a wasp. A tango weed. Okay, so there's nothing interesting on the ground near this. No tufts of moss. And this, the remains of a house. Bunch of berries, tango weed. What do you want, bush pig? Don't do it, bush pig. You went and done it. Now I gotta kill you. Alright, dead bush pig. What do you want? Oh, you're just a wasp. Well, I don't waste ammunition on wasps. You just watch yourself there. I'll try to kick you, though. I'll try to punch or kick the wasp, but I doubt that it will. The remains of the black farmhouse. Oh, so what was the other thing? Like their shed? I can get corn here and charcoal. I don't think you can find charcoal many other places, so I will gather some charcoal. Charcoal can be useful for bomb making, so let's prepare to make some bombs using the charcoal. I guess I'll take... Ooh, 12 gauge shells. Nice. I guess I get more corn, too. Why not? Why not? Because you're getting way too loaded down. Okay. 12 gauge here, corn, shotgun shell, charcoal, corn. Alright, so I got like 5 or 6, 7 charcoal. That should be enough charcoal for my adventure. Another bush pig! Did you see what happened to the last bush pig? I would not recommend doing what you're planning to do there. Yeah, you just back away there, bush pig. Okay, so that was the thing to the east. Let's see what's to the south. Right. Let's find the road again. And then we'll find what's on the south end of that road. I don't want to go through the forest. My arm is slightly hurt and my life meter is down just slightly, but I don't think that's enough to justify using one of my medical elixirs just yet. Hey, doggy. Okay, we found the south end of that road we were looking at earlier, I believe. Let's continue following this, see where it leads me. It's anywhere new. Where are you? Oh no, it's a fierce chicken. It's a raptor. Did it say I see anything else? Not really. Was this really the south end of the road I was on? Maybe I'm getting mixed up. Oh well. We're going north again. Yeah, that's the south end of that crossroads. Okay, so it kind of loops about. Or maybe I should have gone the other direction on that road. Oh well, I'm carrying too many things. I've got to go back home to town and drop this stuff off, otherwise things could end up very poorly for me. A dog. Good to see you, dog. Hey, dog. What's going on, bro? Okay, the game doesn't seem to go as slow if I, look at the sky instead of the dog. It's Abe! Abe isn't trying to... Oh, no, Abe is trying to kill me. Hey, Abe! Can we be friends? Can we be friends? Can we be friends? Can we be friends? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am sorry. No, I'm not accusing you of trying to murder me, that's for sure. Okay, I'm just going to ignore Abe. He didn't shoot me this time. It looked like he was threatening to shoot me, but he didn't actually shoot me. Hey, chicken. Roar? Boy, this is some place you got here. Roar? The chicken just roared at me. Roar. What is it? Is it a lot? I am confused. The chickens on this island are crazy. Or maybe it is me who is crazy. Well, I might be able to... It's a bear! It's a bear! So, hey bear, growl. That's not as threatening as that chicken. It's two bears! Two bears! Two bears and I'm out of stamina. Two bears and I'm out of stamina. Two bears. I saw two bears. I thought Abe Feaster with a gun was bad enough, but two bears. I think I'm going to try to talk to Abe without killing him, because I feel like killing somebody and then talking to their corpse is not what was intended by the spirit of the game or by the game makers. But if I have to kill Abe and talk to his corpse, I will. But I think I can... Maybe I should take a refuge in that house. Okay, well this is not town. This is a far amount south of town. So there's that stone tower. Yog. Okay. Let me look at this. We got Nagol. Okay, so Yog is a star. Okay, they're showing a hole. And they're showing that star pointing to an arrow pointing to Nagol, who comes from the hole. So the star is the elder sign that was slapped on the hole, and then the elder sign is also used on whatever this thing over here is. And then over here, there's a television set? I don't know what this refers to, but I think this graffiti is actually quite informative. I just don't know what it means. But I know this tower is very important. I light my candle. I climb to the top of the tower. This is the top of the tower. You see strange writing on some stone block below the window. The writing is carved into the stone, and red pigment fills the impression.
Pissarro roll yam.
Yog Somat. I have to get close to the screen because it's... I have the resolution. I'm playing this in a window, and this is a smaller window in that window, so I got to get close up to it to see it properly. And it's like the resolution's bad. Or I mean the colors don't read very well, so yeah, forgive my positioning.
Yog Somat.
Yog Somat. Pissarro roll yam. Okay. Pissarro roll yam. Should I have not read this? Is this early? I think this might be early. Pissarro roll... My candle went out. My candle went out. I read the Pissarro roll yam and my candle went out. Oh. My candle just went out. I just ran out of candle. I think that was a coincidence. But did I just use a Pissarro roll yam early? Was that not right? Actually, I think I was supposed to let the monster loose. The wind blows your candle out. Okay, thanks. What is with this horde of people following me? This game is kind of silly this way. Hey, Dice. Dice has nothing else useful to tell you. Well, as long as Abe Feaster is not among those people that are following me right now and shooting, as long as none of these people that are following me are shooting new holes in me, I guess we're cool. Okay, and this is the Willetts rundown shack. I bump into the wall and hurt myself because I never met Willetts' husband. Mrs. Willetts' husband, did I? A spear. Interesting to find. You can get free spears here if you want it. Guess I'll grab some salt lick. I think I needed some of that. No tufts of moss, though. Huh. Well, if you had throwing skill, and you wanted to throw spears at people, and you didn't like to make spears all day, you can just collect a giant pile of them here. You'd be loaded down with spears, but you could have fun being a spearman. Sounds kind of fun, but I am a rifle character this time. Ear of corn, 12-gauge shotgun shells. Okay, so we're back at the Rogar's farm. We have come full circle. Don't know what happened to tufts of moss, though. I swear they were in this game somewhere. The Naomi household. Just keep collecting bottles for some reason. Sheriff Booth's office. I forget. Did I talk to... That's right, I started in here. Well, I believe there's somebody in one of the cells that you can talk to. But you have to pick the locks on these jail cells. So, I hope Sheriff Booth doesn't mind. But as long as Sheriff Booth isn't here not looking at me, I guess I'm gonna have myself a little bit of a jailbreak. I'm gonna unlock these jail cells and talk to Sheriff Booth's prisoner. Alright, I'm very, very thirsty, so let's drink twice. And I'll rehydrate myself. Oh, there's no water? Oh, there's water in the jail cells. Okay, well, I need to get in the jail cells to get myself a drink. How about that? Where's my lockpick? I've got too much stuff. Lockpick. I picked both locks. Ah, this is jail cell number 1. The bed is hard and full of fleas. The walls are made of cement. And now that I'm in the jail cell, I can't get out unless I pick the lock once again, which is a little bit awkward, I must say. Alright, I'm gonna stock up on some extra water since I went through that faster than I wanted to. Alright, 15 waters, drink 2. We're good. The skill levels. Am I hungry? You are hungry. Let's eat some jerky. And I want to have an escape plan before I start annoying the prisoner, because if I piss this guy off, then he'll try to kill me while I'm locked into... I don't want to be locked in a room with somebody trying to kill me. And I think this door locking behind you thing, because locked doors are locked on both sides, is a little bit of a bug. But what the hey, there we go. You have picked the lock, and now my lock-picking skill should have improved, right? Lock-picking skill. See, I've got a little bit of lock-picking skill, and I started the game with, like, none. Alright, now if you go ballistic and try to kill me, I can run. Hello, Ivan Keating. Let's take a look at him. Look at person. Ivan Keating has a sharp tongue and a very pushy attitude. He dislikes anyone bothering him, especially anyone who looks like a cop. Sadly, investigators tend to look like a cop. So, but I've got a very big nose. Okay, I guess I do. Again, you look like a cop. What am I saying? Am I saying that a lot of cops have big noses? Potentially. Oh, I'm being nasty. Let's be super cool. Oh, cool. Oh no, yeah, I threatened him. Threatening him seemed to work. Okay, it makes sense. You want landmarks, huh? I'll sail you a few. Now get out of my face, you dirty cop. Yeah, he seems to think of me as like a cop. It figures, hey, bub, I haven't the foggiest idea what you're talking about. Well, he's in jail, so I guess he wouldn't know much. Hey, bub, I had nothing to do with the fire. And you can't pin anything on me. I've been framed. So I made a few deals on... Did I say decals? Some deals and made some money off some really dumb people. It's no reason to throw me in prison just because I came out here to look at a piece of land and wham! I'm being framed for everyone's personal problems. What's it to you, bub? You don't know anything. Or you don't know nothing. Don't you know nothing ever strange happens in New England? Especially in Massachusetts. You some kind of cop or something? Yes, actually a lot of weird things do happen in New England. I don't know about Massachusetts in particular. But okay. So we talked to Ivan, and he didn't give us much but attitude, but we got a few points to score for talking to him nonetheless. There's Steve Vella. And here's the Bradshaw farmhouse. I forget where my house was. Pretty close by. Yeah. Alright, I've made another circuit around the island. I've got a lot of things to distribute in my home. How about explosive making? If I get some old wine, I can make Pentex. If I get saltpeter, I can make black powder explosives. If I get saltpeter and iodine, I can make Nitrex. Saltpeter can be made using bird dung. We have seen bird dung. Let's find and gather, dare I say it, bird dung. Bird dung, right outside my house. How much do we need? I'll take 2. Hey, I wanted that bird dung. What happened to it? I'll take extra bottles because I'm addicted to having lots of bottles. Bottle. Bottle. Not sure if I need more than 1 bird dung, but just to make my life easier. 2 bird dung. Now, some field engineering. Saltpeter. Water. Bird dung. Let's make 2. I can make gunpowder from that. I can make acid from that. So if I need gunpowder or acid, I can do that now. Okay, so 2 lumps of saltpeter. Make explosive. Black powder. You prepare a bottle of gunpowder. You now have 1. You prepare a bottle of gunpowder. You now have 2. Okay, black powder is... So, I can also do... Oh, wait. Yeah, saltpeter, charcoal, sun... wait, what was in the field engineering? That was also gunpowder. Wait. Yeah. Or so it says 6 explosives. Okay, so it's the same... Yeah, it's the same recipe, but they're calling it black powder here, and in field engineering, it's called... gunpowder? I was getting a little bit confused. Yeah, it's called black powder in one, gunpowder in the other, but it's the exact same thing. It's gunpowder. Black powder is gunpowder. Okay. I can make acid if I need it, but I don't know what I need acid for. I can make a Trilex gas bomb with iodine. I can make a smoke bomb using grease, gunpowder, and a dry cow pie. I don't know what good a smoke bomb will be. I mostly want... I can make firecrackers. Don't know what good those are. I mostly want the standard type of bomb because there are things that are useful to blow up. Okay, so I can make a fuse using powder, water, and paper. Okay, you make 40 fuses. Okay, I won't need to do that again. Alright, field engineering once again. Alright, so I can make a detonator if I've got iodine. Huh, I guess I'm going to need to make some iodine. Or find some iodine. Okay, iodine's an issue. I can make a fire bomb. A firebomb could be useful for defending myself against monsters. But it's not going to help me gain access to new areas. I have a bottle of gas. When did I get a bottle of gas? Oh, probably somewhere. Or yeah, probably at Scotty's. I've got 4 bottles of gas. I'm not seeing any other recipes which I can make using bottles of gas. In field engineering or explosives. Let's see, make explosive. Bottle of gas. Alright, so it seems like I might as well take my bottles of gas and make fire bombs. Just the question is, how much... Yeah, it just takes fuses. Yeah, I've got plenty of fuses. Okay, fine. You make a firebomb. We're gonna make a bunch of firebombs. And then I might want to get more saltpeter. Oh wait, that wasn't here. Field engineering. Bomb. Use. I have to go all the way around, right? Smoke bomb. Firebomb. There we go. You have 2. Field engineering. Yada, 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 yada. Lockpick. Acid. Trilex. Smoke. Spear. Right after firecracker. Okay, and I can make 1 more of them. Oops, field engineering. I don't know exactly how firecrackers are useful. Oh no, that's it. Okay. So I've got 4 fire bombs, which I can throw at a target. So yeah, those are more targeted things. I'm guessing firecrackers are useful for scaring wildlife, but I think I'm pretty well protected against wildlife, so I don't need to utilize that sort of thing. Alright, I'm going to drop these bottles of bleach here. I'm going to drop... Alright, what else? Did I have iodine in here? Maybe we had iodine in here. I remember I dropped some stuff here earlier. Bottle of swamp water, bottle of gas. Oh, we got more gas? How much gas do I have? 3 more gas. Bleach. Water. Iodine. I do have iodine. I have 6 iodine. I forgot I have 6 iodine. Okay. Alright, so I have 6 iodine. I left a few diaries here. I forgot I'm setting a lot of stuff here. Alright, so let's make explosives. Alright, I'm not sure if I want to make the Trilex gas, but Nitrex explosives. That's the type of explosive, yeah. I'll do the Nitrex. And, right, the detonator. I needed it for the detonator. That was the most important thing. So, field engineering, detonator, gunpowder, water, iodine, acid. You get 10 detonators. Cool. So I won't have to make those again either. Probably. Unless I make more than 10 explosives. It's possible. But I think I'll be good for those for a while. Okay, so now field engineering. Can we actually make the bomb now? Firebomb. Might as well. Okay, make another firebomb. Bomb. Explosive. Okay, so the gunpowder is not... The black powder is not actually an explosive yet. Okay, so make explosives. So it's just a Nitex, Trex, Pentex. It's night now. So it puts black powder here, but it's not exactly an explosive. Okay, so need more saltpeter for Nitrex. Please don't murder me. It's too dark to look for anything. Unless I turn on, like, a lantern. You fill your lantern with gasoline and light your lamp. Okay, now I can search the ground temporarily. Might as well do that real quick. I want a bit more bomb explosives. Or bomb materials. Bomb explosives. Okay, bird dung. But I see the lantern can be used outside, whereas the candles can only be used indoors. 2 pieces of bird dung. 3 pieces of bird dung. Four pieces of bird dung. I'll leave it at 5. Five pieces of bird dung. Alright. Enter. Weird noises at night. All lights off. Okay. Field engineering. Lump of saltpeter. Field engineering. Firebomb. Field engineering. Now, when they say Trilex gas bomb, is that like a gas? Does it create gas, or does it actually act like a bomb where it blows up? Is it better at taking out structures, or is it better at taking out life forms? Because Trilex gas sounds like a gas grenade. But the word bomb at the end makes it sound like an explosive. And quite frankly, I don't know. Alright, make explosives. Alright, well, I already have acid for now, so there's no reason for me to make more acid. Nitrex explosive. You prepare a block of explosive. Alright, so why did this stay on Nitrex explosive? Nitrex explosive. You prepare a block of explosive. Nitrex explosive. 3. I now have 3 blocks of explosive material that I can use to blow something up. Either like a blocked cave entrance, or I think I can blow up the top portion of the lighthouse. I think that was one of the things I can do with it. But there are things that are blocked off in this game that I can blow up, like Zelda, and I'll blow open a new entrance for a place for me to go. And so it's very, very, very useful. Alright, I will drop the remaining unnecessary objects, for I do not believe there's anything else I want to do. as far as crafting is concerned. Oh, field engineering. Let's actually make the explosives. Right. Bomb. Explosive fuse detonator. 1. Takes a lot of work to make a bomb. Bomb. Explosive fuse detonator 2. Okay, so we have 3 bombs that I can use in difficult situations. I'm going to set the Diary of Yuri here. In fact, I probably should put my reading material in all in one space, just because it's easier to sort through. Okay, so this will be like my study, where I put my books. The Diary of Bob will go here. Any other diaries? It's like, I mean, the diaries are useful, but carrying them around everywhere, a bit excessive. Alright, I've got 35 bottles. I'm going to set a few bottles here, because this is excessive. But I get the feeling I will need more bottles in the future, but I'll just set, like... I'll bring my extra bottles down to 10. How about that? Because I'm going a bit crazy with bottles. But I usually make a lot of medicine, so that's fine. Set the sulfur here. Scotty's Diary. There it is. Scotty's Diary will go here. Definitely going to hold on to the Pissarro Scroll, since that is very important. A spark coil I'm going to hold on to. Pants, hip boots, deer stalker hat, blanket. Piece of bird dung. Okay, I'll drop that. Could have made that into a thingy, but who cares? Drop these 9 mushrooms. Drop these. Guess I'll drop these tubes of grease. And I'll drop these ears of corn. I'll munch a red apple because I think I'm probably hungry. Save my precious clam chowder. We got various medicines. Still got 11 healing drinks. I'll drink 1 to restore my lost health during this adventure. Huh. That's higher than the health I had last time. When I drank one of those, isn't it? I'm fine with that. It's just a little bit confusing. Okay, so that's really salty. Drink some water to deal with that. Okay, so I got my lamp. I got 12 cans of beer. I'll set those down for now, but I'm going to keep holding on to the aspirin because I think that's pretty light. Cigarettes. Right, I could try giving the cigarettes to people as a bribe, like let's say to Dice, was it? I guess I'll hold on to that. Backpack, charcoal, put those here as bomb materials. 30 aspirin tablets. They can't weigh that much, can they? Set down a bit of string. Alright, I think my weight counter is taking a bit to update, but hopefully I've reduced my weight counter considerably. Drop these 12 gauge shells again. Alright, I'm carrying a lot more than I used to be, but I'm feeling a bit better as far as... I feel like most of this stuff is highly useful gear to be taking with me, most of it. So I will deal with this additional weight. It is a bit of a concern. I don't want to get myself killed by gathering too much stuff. Okay, the Scalar Alto generator is a piece of equipment that changes the weather. So let's put that in the study, because I don't think I'm gonna need to change the weather in a hurry. So I'll drop that. It was the only one I had. See, so here I can see what the weather is, and now in the same room with my barometer, I can also change the weather using that device, And then maybe I can look at the barometer again and see the results of my action, because I'm still not... This is only a strong theory, but I believe that the Scalar auto-generator creates rain, based on what Scotty said. And I think I used it before, and I think it did rain after I used it at some point. But I'm not sure that the rain was exactly caused by that. Okay, so carrying around all these fuses and detonators might get a little bit weighty. So I guess, yeah, I'll put down these fuses, and I'll put down these detonators. Because we've already combined them into bombs. I'm going to put them in this room just because the other room just has too much stuff, and it's getting confusing. I know this is going to be my study for the most part, but... Okay, fuses and detonators. I think that lowered my weight a little bit, but I'm not sure. Bombs. A few pieces of meat. I guess I can cook these in the kitchen. Roasted meats. Actually, let's make jerky. Jerky is much better. I bet it lasts longer. And that sort of thing. Okay. Yum yum tasty food. Alright. Let's take a look at myself. Alright, I'm no longer hungry. I'm no longer thirsty. I've got my equipment down to the bare essentials. We've learned more things. And I've got some bombs. I never made those speed potions because I cannot find tufts of moss anywhere, but who cares? Anyways, it just might save my life at some point, but that's fine. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Defender of Boston, the story of Dr. Hypnosis. I'll see you next time, my mystery investigating friends. Good night, and watch out for occult monsters or interdimensional horrors. I'll see you again in the next game. Alright, saving game number 4. Dr. Hypnosis has been alive for 3.8 days and has achieved a score of 630. Alright, good night everyone. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.